High above our heads, something orbits the Earth. It's not listed in any official satellite registry. It's not part of any known space mission. And it shouldn't be there. For over 60 years, amateur radio operators, astronomers, and even NASA itself have detected something, a dark object circling our planet in near-polar orbit. Some say it's just space junk. Others believe it's a 13,000-year-old alien probe. This is the mystery of the Black Knight satellite, and the evidence that suggests it's been watching us for far longer than we've been watching it. The story begins in 1899. Famed inventor Nikola Tesla was experimenting with radio transmission from his Colorado lab when he picked up a strange signal, a rhythmic, repeating pulse unlike anything he had encountered. Tesla believed he was receiving a message from beyond Earth. At the time, few took him seriously. But decades later, in the 1920s, amateur radio operators began picking up long-delay echoes, radio signals that would bounce back after several seconds, something no Earth-based technology could explain. The echoes were consistent, intelligent, patterned. It was as if something out there was responding. Fast forward to 1954. The US Air Force reported tracking 2 mysterious satellites in Earth orbit. But here's the problem. No nation had launched a satellite yet. Sputnik, the first official satellite, wouldn't launch until 1957. So what were they tracking? And more importantly, who put it there? In the 1960s, things got even stranger. During NASA's Gemini missions, astronauts captured photographs of a strange, tumbling object in orbit. It didn't resemble any known satellite or debris. It was large, asymmetrical, black. It reflected light oddly and moved in ways that didn't match typical orbital behavior. The photos were released. NASA claimed it was just a piece of thermal blanket that came loose from the spacecraft. But many weren't convinced. The object didn't match the size, shape, or orbit of a blanket. To this day, those photos are referenced by conspiracy theorists and researchers who believe the object in question is the Black Knight satellite. But what is the Black Knight? According to ancient astronaut theorists, it could be an extraterrestrial probe, a watcher left behind to monitor humanity's progress. And they believe it's been here for a very, very long time. In the 1970s, Scottish author and researcher Duncan Lunan analyzed early long-delay radio echoes. He claimed to have decoded a message hidden within them. The message, he said, came from a civilization in the Epsilon Boötis star system 200 light-years away. The translation allegedly read, "Our home is Epsilon Boötis. We live on the 6th planet of 7. Check that, the 6th of 7, orbiting our sun. We sent this message to you." A transmission from a satellite that had been orbiting Earth for thousands of years? But here's the wildest part. Ancient cultures across the globe have described beings who came from the stars, not to conquer, but to observe. Could the Black Knight be a relic of one of these watchers? A silent guardian? Or a long-forgotten experiment? Some even believe it could be an AI probe, self-repairing, self-directing, and endlessly orbiting, waiting for something. A signal, a technological milestone, or an invitation. So how does mainstream science explain the Black Knight? NASA insists the object photographed in the Gemini missions was space debris, a thermal covering or equipment casing. Skeptics argue that confirmation bias plays a huge role in the myth. They say the Black Knight is nothing more than a mix of unrelated events, Tesla's signals, odd echoes, misidentified photos, and overactive imagination. But even skeptics agree, something strange has been picked up over the years. And no one can say with certainty what it is. Let's break it down. Theory 1. Alien probe. The Black Knight is a self-operating, intelligent satellite placed in Earth orbit by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. Its goal? Observe our species silently. Theory 2. Misinterpreted signals. Tesla and other early researchers picked up real radio anomalies, but they were natural or atmospheric phenomena, not alien messages. Theory 3. Space debris. The object photographed by NASA is a chunk of metal from a past mission, nothing more than a misunderstood piece of trash. Theory 4. Government psyop. Some believe the Black Knight myth was intentionally allowed to grow as a way to distract from real classified space operations or black-budget satellite tech. So where does that leave us? Somewhere between science and speculation. An object that shouldn't exist has been photographed. Signals that shouldn't happen have been recorded. And the theories? They're growing by the year. Even today, there are amateur astronomers who claim to track an object in near-polar orbit that doesn't match any known satellite. No one can confirm it, but no one can disprove it either. If the Black Knight satellite is real, it could be the oldest piece of technology in Earth's orbit. Older than our history books, older than our cities. And if it's been watching us, the real question is, who sent it? And what happens when they come back? If this mystery had you looking up at the sky, hit the like button, subscribe to SB Mysteries, and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started. Because sometimes the truth is already here, just orbiting quietly in the shadows above.